It was the moment no one expected, yet secretly, everyone had hoped for. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss a single story that sends shockwaves through the entertainment world. Because today, we are diving into a revelation that has left fans stunned, speechless, and yes, in tears. Wang and Bai, two names that have independently lit up the screens of millions, brought characters to life, and captured the hearts of drama lovers worldwide. But what many didn't realize was that behind the scripts, the co-stars, the red carpets, and the paparazzi flashes, a quieter, deeper story was unfolding. A love story. A real one. When footage leaked online earlier this week, fans couldn't believe their eyes. It wasn't a scene from an upcoming drama, nor a promotional campaign or a marketing stunt. It was raw, unscripted, and intimate. It was their real wedding. And it finally went public. The moment was serene and magical. Set against the golden hues of a sunset-drenched coast, with only close family and a tight-knit circle of friends in attendance, Dylan and Bai exchanged vows in a private ceremony that had been kept under wraps for months, if not longer. And now, with the release of behind-the-scenes clips and heartfelt messages from the couple, the world finally sees what their closest ones have known all along: their love is genuine, powerful, and quietly unshakable. The video opens with Bai stepping out onto a flower-strewn path, her white gown glowing in the soft light, her face radiant, a mix of nervous joy and calm certainty. She clutches a bouquet of soft peonies and baby's breath, classic, understated, elegant. Her eyes scan the crowd, then lock onto one person, Dylan, standing tall at the altar, blinking back tears he never thought he'd shed in front of cameras, let alone in such a sacred moment. Fans around the globe began sharing the clip with captions like, "This feels unreal," and "We waited so long for this moment." Many thought they were just friends, others speculated, of course, but both actors remained tight-lipped about the nature of their bond. Even during interviews where chemistry was undeniable, the two maintained a professional distance. Until now. One fan tweeted, "It's like the ending of our favorite drama, but this time, it's real." Another wrote, "I can't stop crying. They deserve this happiness so much." Within hours, the hashtag Dylan and Bai wedding trended worldwide. Compilation videos, reactions, fan edits, and timelines of their rumored romance flooded platforms like Weibo, Instagram, and TikTok. But let's rewind. How did this fairy tale begin? They first met on set, two rising stars with different energies but complementary spirits. Dylan, charismatic and brooding with a sharp wit, and Bai, known for her charm, laughter, and fierce independence. Sparks flew, as they say. On screen, their chemistry was electric; off-screen, it was subtle, slow-burning, but always there. According to sources close to the actors, it started with long conversations between takes, private jokes, and late-night rehearsals that turned into real bonding moments. When filming wrapped, they continued to see each other, quietly. No grand announcements, no flashy dates. Just two people discovering something rare in a world constantly watched. What made their story even more poignant was their mutual respect for privacy. In an era where relationships are often paraded for likes and followers, Dylan and Bai did the opposite. They protected what they had, shielded it from gossip and speculation, and allowed it to grow organically. Now, watching their vows exchange, it's clear that the wait was worth it. "I don't need the world to believe in us," Dylan is heard whispering in the wedding footage, his voice breaking, "because I only ever needed you to." Bai smiles through tears, her hand reaching for his. Her response: "I believed in us before I even knew what us meant." Those words sent shockwaves through fandoms everywhere. Fans who had supported them for years finally had the confirmation they never dared to hope for. And the emotion was overwhelming. Even co-stars and industry peers began to share their congratulations online. Comments poured in from celebrities across Asia and beyond, actors, directors, producers, all echoing the same sentiment. This love story was rare, authentic, and it touched everyone. The ceremony itself was modest, tasteful, almost deliberately humble. There were no luxury sponsorships, no media coverage, no spectacle. It was about them, their journey, their union, their promise. Close-ups revealed handwritten vows, not scripted, not polished, just pure and from the heart. One tender moment that stood out in the footage showed Dylan kneeling briefly after the ceremony, not to pose, not to perform, but to help Bai Lu adjust her shoe, which had slipped slightly as she walked down the cliffside steps. A gesture so simple, yet it spoke volumes. Not the stuff of dramas, but of real life. As fans absorbed the footage, more details emerged: quiet honeymoon plans, a move into a countryside home far from the spotlight, and even rumors of a shared project that had been put on hold so they could focus on building their life together. In a voice note shared with their inner circle, and later released online with their permission, Bai Lu addressed their fans directly: "You've all been with us in ways you didn't even know." Every message, every edit, every cheer from behind your screens, it gave us courage. We didn't want to hide out of fear. We just wanted to protect something precious. And now, we are ready to share that joy with you. Dylan echoed her sentiments in a rare post that read, simply, "You've watched me fall in love in dramas. Now you've seen me fall in love for real. Thank you for loving us quietly, fiercely, and faithfully." And with that, the internet broke again. As reactions continue to flood in, one thing is clear: Dylan Wang and Bai Lu didn't just captivate audiences with their acting, they inspired millions with their patience, their humility, and the sincerity of their love. In an industry often criticized for superficiality, where every move can feel orchestrated, this moment feels like a breath of fresh air. Their wedding wasn't a performance. It wasn't a brand partnership. It wasn't a ratings ploy. It was love. Simple, strong, sacred. And now, it belongs not just to them, but to every fan who believed, waited, and cried along with them. As we wrap up this emotional deep dive, let this moment serve as a reminder: sometimes, real love doesn't need to shout. It just needs time, and when the time is right, it speaks louder than anything else. To Dylan and Bai Lu, we thank you for sharing your moment with the world. For showing us that even in the brightest spotlights, genuine connection can still shine through. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below with your favorite moment, and of course, subscribe for more stories that move you, surprise you, and celebrate the unexpected. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and never stop believing in real love.